Well, that's mood whiplash. Happy music, yay.
How did the search for Sheba turn out?
And they're not able to find her. Apparently the seas are too rough to search as well, and there's no sign of her of land, so this might be the worst. So all they're gonna do for her is hope at the moment. And as for Jenna, the same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found.
The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse, and the ship...
Apparently everything at Itajima, including the ship, was swept away. So yeah, Itajima itself was washed out to sea. And the cave has been flooded as well. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive.
They may have been washed out to sea with Itajima.
We've decided to continue searching for Jenna.
Haven't we, Isaac?
Yep. So, he's leaving us with that, and they're gonna try and find Sheba the best they can. Since she's been in dangerous situations before and lived, she's probably fine.
Can you really call that a miracle?
And they're just gonna call the fact that the sea raised up as soon as the lighthouse started to fall a complete and total coincidence, so Felix and Sheba could still be alive.
So you believe Sheba survived?
Sheba, I don't know which one it is. Apparently, this entire time, Farin's still not aware of what an adept is. You'd think he would be by now. And it's someone like the abilities like ours. Apparently, Sheba couldn't enter the ruins, though, which is odd. Because apparently her abilities are different from ours. No matter how many times I explain it to that Farin, he just doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go.
That didn't come out right.
Since they're still lost in sea and such, we're kind of wasting time here, so we want to leave as soon as possible. Apparently the seas are very rough still, so we have to be careful. You too. Farewell.
Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba will yield success.
And I skipped through that text really quickly. And we have control again after the final boss. Kind of like the Dragon Quest games, actually. I think you can actually leave town and explore some, but I'm not sure. I never tried. Where are you going, Isaac? You didn't ask us to wait, didn't you? Did you forget? No.
I know we need to leave, but we should hear what Eodem has to say. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait.
Alright.
And he wants to speak with us about Lemuria. Yes, the island of the ancients far out to sea.
Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. Apparently, when we looked out when that was happening, we saw an area wrapped in mist. Apparently, Lemuria is covered in mist. And he thinks that it might actually be Lemuria that we saw from the lighthouse.
If it is, then Bobby's life...
And we can save him. Then I guess we have no choice but to go. Yep. And he's gonna make arrangements for us to leave at once.
But we have to find Jenna first.
And he wants to give us something. And he's...
Oh, isn't that...
He's gonna give us the Black Orb again, because apparently the ship that we saw a couple parts back was Bobby's that we thought, but it was actually someone else's entirely. The ship at the peninsula was Satiros' ship. So that explains that little plot point there.
Yeah, they're gone.
But now we can sail with the ship of the ancients.
It will certainly aid us in our search for Jenna.
Apparently it's an incredible vessel, which is obvious, and it'll make our search much easier. We appreciate it. And he wants us to find Lemuria as soon as possible.
We promised Bobby we would find Lemuria. We'll not fail him.
And we got the Black Orb. And the ship's docked at the town, so we know where to find it. I think it's at this point, if you can leave the town, you can. Right on, Isaac. We finally get to see the ocean.
To sea we go. It's time to depart.
I think you can leave the town here, as I mentioned before. I'm not sure, though. I never tried, because I always went right up here where you have to go. So we can head on in here. Hey, I see no ship. I only see a bridge. Okay, there's a ship. It's kind of submerged, though. Kind of, useless for us. Let's use that black orb. Okay, this black orb is rather magical. Very much so, actually, because this boat just defied the laws of physics. Can't really do that easily. Looks like it's finally time to leave Gandalin, which is the continent we're on, by the way. It's so strange, we've been traveling for so long. Yet it feels like we've only just begun. Lost Age! Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. Yeah, 31 parts worth. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? I don't think so. We still have to help Bobby, and there might be a couple sequels beyond us. What did you say? Our next journey? What journey's that? You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? Our promise to Bobby. Oh, Lemuria. I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We'll have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? Probably. Yeah, that's important. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. Hopefully we don't get seasick. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see. The seas are very rough. Don't you think we'll be okay? Or do you think we'll be okay? Yeah, we're main characters. We'll be fine. This is a Lemurian ship. We'll be fine. Yeah, pretty much what I just said. Well, shall we then? To sea. Jenna's waiting for us. Let's go. This is actually a really cool looking ship. It has a dragon face. Hey, the main theme. I wonder why this is playing. Could it be? Ah, cliffhanger! Yay! I hate it when games do that. But yeah, with that, that's the end of Golden Sun, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure as hell did. This actually might be the game I put the most gameplay hours into because of all the level grinding I had to do. It's up there with probably the next game I'm doing, because I've had that recorded for a while. But as for Golden Sun itself, I think it's a fantastic game. Graphics are pretty damn good for the system, soundtrack is glorious, and the gameplay mechanics are rather interesting, though very beginner-friendly. So it's a pretty good introductory RPG, up there with Mystic Quest, South Park Stick of Truth, and quite a few others. Story-wise, though, it has a couple of plot holes I'm not a fan of, and it is kind of stupid at times. You can learn quite a bit about what's going on that I didn't go out of my way to do just by talking to NPCs. Like, Garrett there mentioned Gandalin. That's the continent we're on. Hesperia is another one. That's what Hammett and Lyanna wanted us to do. But anyway, that's pretty much about it for the game itself. I've already shut off the post-game and such, so we're pretty much done here. There are a lot of rare drops, obviously, but I'm not going for them. So, would I recommend Golden Sun? Hell yes. If you want to play it, it's on the Game Boy Advance. Good luck. Copies are expensive unless you're just going for the game itself without the box and manual. Or the Wii U Virtual Console. And from what I've heard, the sequel will be released there on there too. Maybe even the third game. And if the third game gets released, hell yeah, go for that one, because I love the third one the most still. Though that's kind of one weird thing about the games. Ratings for the games went down as the series went on, because they didn't change much as the games go on for some reason in terms of gameplay. Which I'm completely fine with. By the way, hi Sakuraba. I'll see you in a Tales game eventually that I might do on the channel. Might, keyword. A Tales game would take a hell of a lot longer than any of the other games I've done so far. In fact, yeah, as I mentioned before, I put the most gameplay hours into this one so far. And this actually, depending on how I divide this part up, because 46 minutes and 51 seconds is kind of long for one part. I might divide this into 2 or 3 parts itself. So there might be a couple cliffhangers in there, and I apologize for that. I'll probably upload them within like an hour of each other, though. So yeah, that's been happening a lot recently. Between this, Battle Network 5 and 6. It's like RPGs do that a lot. Though thankfully, after the next RPG, which is about time I finally got to one of those games, if you catch my drift, viewers. is the Mega Man Zero replays, which I originally planned just to have as like a side Let's Play series kind of going on with the Battle Network games. But then I realized I'll probably forget to upload them alongside it, so let's just put them off. So you got another 40 videos coming up about those games, which will hopefully be a much better LPs than my original Zero LPs, because those I go back to and I absolutely cringe. Because I love those games. They deserve better treatment than what I gave them back then, because I sounded not only bored as hell, but I had practically nothing to talk about. But yeah, anyway, back to this game. Really, really great. Go play it. 8.5 out of 10 from me. Though I don't really give ratings like that often. I usually just say, it's good, it's bad, it's alright, great, fantastic, amazing, blah. And here we're actually given the option to save our game. You want to do this in a separate file, because this will influence some stuff in Lost Stage, because you can get a password with this. We'll find out what that password is right when I do Lost Stage, which won't be for a while, I'll tell you that right now. Why is the world map song play? Whoa! Hey, it's that cave we went through where the ship was. That is a large landmass to be floating along that fast. Hey, these two!
Oh, Creighton, how long will this island continue to drift?
I don't know. I wish you could tell me.
Sheesh, you're no help in times like this.
Hey, I'm hungry.
How can you think about food?
I'm an old man, what do you expect?
Wonder what happened to my brother.
I can't be certain, but it looks like they let the Venus beacon.
You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right?
You're so cranky today, Jenna. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix.
Isaac and his friends must have been nearby, too.
They probably were.
I miss them, Isaac, Felix.
Hey, Alex! I forgot this asshole was around for a short period of time, and I was happy. There's something I wish to show you. Walk this way. Talk this way. Other Aerosmith references here. Also, thinking about it, the last time we saw Jenna and Creighton was at the Mercury Lighthouse. Good to see they're still in good health, because that was like 18 parts ago? Felix,
Sheba.
They're alive.
They're alive!
What is this, Alex? What happened? They double cliffhangered us, sons of bitches! But with that, I'm gonna need to end this Let's Play off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play, which is about time I finally get to one of those games. See you guys then. Seriously, 2 cliffhangers? Ugh. Now I have to wait 2 years for the next game, blah blah. At least it's not Half-Life 2 Episode 2. At least it's not that.